your rings, just to count your rings. Turn up. I'm breaking in. I'm at the pearly gates, but they won't let me in. I told the devil, I said, I ain't trying to see.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's opening week in the NFL, and today we have two teams are more than ready to get the season underway. It's the Giants going up against the Cowboys. With that, let's get out to Dallas as we say hello for the first time to our brand new commentary team for 2016. Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Carry here for Shane Vereen. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27.
And so much of today's football goes back to the old West Coast offense and scripting plays to start. Sometimes you script to attack. Sometimes you script to find out information. In this case, they got both. They attack for a big gain, and they have information that tells them we might want to come back to that play later.
A gain of 3, second down. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. He finds Beckham complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'm about to do a disservice to the catch we just saw. One-handed, coming down with it, just like that. Yeah, I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
Over the middle to Beckham. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a second down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys. Randy Gregory entered the league with people excited about his pass rushing skills. They continue to stay excited about his potential.
Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashad Jennings. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Into the red zone now. Manning hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Dwayne Harris from 8 yards out. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. They come up in an offset eye. Now the first NFL carry for Ezekiel Elliott. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The way he roared up and made that play, that tells me that he spent a lot of time in the film room analyzing what this offense does, and he saw something that convinced him he didn't have to worry about the pass. He could just go right now and make a play. I think if you're the offensive team, you better file that away a little bit. Maybe think about some play action down the road. You might catch him deep.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
One of the toughest things for an offensive lineman to learn is the ability to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Back deep, it's Odell Beckham.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Beckham, the return. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too... We'll see if they can do just that. On 1st down, Manning, and that is incomplete here. Shane Vereen, the intended receiver there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Beckham, the lone receiver right. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now, after the punt on that play, we got a man down on the field. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded at the 33. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's 2nd down.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Terrence Williams, 53 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. And they'll have good starting field position as